For the devil brings the beast with wrath, 'cause he knows the time is short. Let him who hath understanding reckon with the number of the beast, for it is a human number. And that number comes in the form of 3 booster shots. Will be administered over a 6 to 8 month period, and at the end of that period, inevitably you will die. Allegedly. Look, I'm not really sure, but seeing all these people having adverse side effects and not reporting them is a little bit concerning. Well, it's the morning after, isn't it? Look at it, everything's fine, nothing's happened. The sky is blue. The 5G towers are on. Everyone's going to their grappler jobs. Everyone's cool with it. They're like, as long as it doesn't affect me, I'm just going to fucking keep going. I'm going to keep, until they're fucking knocking on my door, I'm going to keep going. It's unbelievable that's what it's come to. I heard the other, a while back when Melbourne was in lockdown, my friend told me that this guy walked into a supermarket and he had went to the knife section and did the old samurai suicide, and he's bleeding out on the ground and no one wants to help him because they're scared they're going to catch coronavirus. Pretty concerning. Last night I watched this fucking air crash investigations or something like that, and this pilot, his fucking windscreen popped off the fucking plane, and it's oddly that's a whole nother fucking kettle of fish, but as to why when a windscreen on a plane pops off you get sucked out of it like a fucking, obviously it's because you're pressurized and you're in a vacuum or whatever, or I don't know what that says for fucking going to the moon, but this little, it was like a young Gary or Terry, one of the stewardesses, the steward as they used to call them, was allegedly holding this pilot by his legs, and he's out the front of the fucking windscreen while the plane's at 30,000 feet getting fucking frostbite, and the dude held him by the legs the whole time, and they could have let him go, and they thought he was dead anyway, and they could have let him go for their own convenience. It just so happened that the other pilot in control of the plane was what are you looking at, mate? The pilot that obviously landed the plane in the end made the decision, don't let this guy go because he's he might fucking go in the engine and then we're all dead. But they thought he was dead anyway, and they got him to the ground. He was alive, and the steward that was holding him was he's a fucking hero, dude, man. I guarantee you, if you wouldn't want to be in that situation, not today, not where you need someone to hold you by the legs, risking their life. Well, but that's what they'd say. That someone that takes the vax is exactly the same as that steward. No, mate. Moments of bravery and courage don't come in the form of a fucking needle. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. The real fucking heroes are the fucking nurses that are quitting their fucking job because they've worked for fucking 19 months on something that's not even there, and now they're being told they need to do this fucking experimental procedure. How does that work? You know, how stupid would you have to be if you're literally in ground zero working hands on with it and you haven't got it yet? Jesus Christ. That's why there is a big percentage of them that don't want it. In my city here in Adelaide, they're saying that the nurses were protesting out the front of Channel 9 or some shit yesterday, saying 30 out of 33 Illuminati confirmed people in the hospital have had the jabba dabba do. None of this shit was affecting anyone. Like here, we didn't see anyone get sick, die, anything from this coronavirus. And all of a sudden, since this fucking campaign of pharmaceutical advertising has begun in Australia, we've all forgotten. Anyway, fucking corona. Come on, man. Men, please stop wearing masks in the fucking shops, eh? I don't know what you're doing, dude, but you look like a pedophile. Yeah, alleged. You look like... Yeah, it's not good, man. And the guys with the hat and the glasses and the mask pushing kids in a pram or some shit, dude. What happened to you, bro? I can't believe it. To get KFC, you need to put a mask on. KFC, as they say in Spain. I want the KFC. I want the KFC. I put my mask on to get to the KFC. KFC. I like a KFC. It's good for me. I need a mask. I don't want to die, but I will eat the KFC. Jesus. Oh, but you're smoking a cigarette. Oh, fucking give me a break, darling. You're a dangerous thinker. You're a danger to society, mate. I had a guy tell me that at a bar last year, I told him I was in Spain when coronavirus came. I came back on like the last fucking flight to Australia on like March 20th or something like that, 2019, 20, sorry. And I came back on the last flight. Now, when I left Spain, I went to Prague, and the whole shitstorm started. Getting messages on your phone. Make sure you wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. I did it for the first couple of days there in Prague. But I got sick, dude. Real sick. Now, I've been traveling for a bit, you know. I was probably due for a clean out. Been traveling for like 4 months or something. Fucking, and then undercovers. And then I got sick. I was in this hotel. I had my suspicions. I was going to this bar called the Grow Bar, where you can smoke weed inside and stuff. Everyone's sharing joints, and we're all getting sick with like a little flu or whatever. But we're still doing things like normal. Like, anyway, I'm in bed there for fucking, I don't know, 2 to 3 days or something. Every symptom they told us, I had it. I couldn't taste. I couldn't bear the light. I couldn't walk fucking without losing my breath. It was just everything they said it was. I don't know if it was psychosomatic or not, but anyways, I was so scared that I was going to be like the fucking Australian that brought the CV to fucking Spain. people on the first plane that I got on. And I was like, oh no, this is it, mate. I don't think you're coming back. Come home, did my 14 days quarantine. At that time, you couldn't even get a test. So, like, that's the kind of story I just told this guy. And him and his wife was a nurse at the time, and they looked at me and they literally said, like, oh my God, how many people do you think you've killed? God, if you thought like that, eh? How did you even, like, get to this point in your life, if that's how you think? That me getting a flu in fucking Prague killed 1 million people. You know, all I wanted to do is work, make stuff, live your life, mate. So just try. So essentially, I wanted to stay out of this game. I didn't want to fucking become this. Just like this, like, I didn't want to become this. I didn't want to sit here and say nothing about nothing. I just wanted to do my work, have my family, make a family, get a property or something, you know, just live. You know, like they say, at the point that men who didn't want to get involved have to get involved, you know, we will fight properly for it, you know, and not like these cowards that are just getting a wage to enforce a law. Like, they've already stolen our life. You know? Whether it's sunny and it's nice or not, whether it looks good from the outside, it's fucking rotten on the inside. That's where I'm at right now. Fucking, like old Bill Hicks / fucking Alex Jones said, you know, all I can hear is crickets. Crickets chirping. There's nothing wrong. Beautiful sunset every day. Should just be completely fucking okay. But they just destroyed the fucking culture. Turned everyone into cucks. Like the land of the cuck. The land of fucking wearing a mask when you don't believe in it. In a fucking 30-degree day. In the middle of November. Dudes wearing masks in their car, dude. Alright, fellas. I didn't mean to be so angry. I've got so much shit to talk about. I can't talk about certain things yet, though, so whatever. Who cares anyway? You can't blow up speaking truth these days, that's for sure.